I suppose you could accuse me of being somewhat of a Red Ryder fanboy, but really the Daisy number 25, somewhat of a fanboy, right? And pretty recent to the game, so that might be even more annoying to some. Right? Um, but I wanted to share something with you. You know, the steam hasn't died out of this engine. Um, on the contrary, there's so much that I'm learning, and there's so much cool stuff going on that I don't know where to go next or where to begin next. So, but I did want to address something that I've been coming across a lot on the forums, on eBay as well. Not so much eBay, but just in the airgun forums. And that is poo-pooing the Chinese-made, Model 25s. Now, I realize that, it's hit or miss often with these things. I mean, they're probably making these in the hundreds of thousands, if not in the millions, I don't know. But, yeah, they're reproducing these things, and they're doing an excellent job as far as I can tell. Now, I didn't buy just one new Daisy number 25. I bought one and it worked so well that I bought three more to see, because they're cheap, like 34 bucks or something, right? So I bought a few more just to make sure. Or if the one started to fail, then, it was so cheap that I could just start using the other one, maybe cannibal the other one for parts. But they all work really well, except one works, the first one, ironically, works really well. But the other ones work, pretty damn well as well. Now, the other ones certainly work as well as any of the old ones. Now, I have, I think, about 15 and counting various Model 25s. I actually extended out and bought some Markhams that were sort of connected to the whole family scheme, and also, and this is kind of what this video is also about, is I never got into the Red Ryder. No, I never did it because the lever thing, and it's too hard, and you have to unshoulder it and do that whole thing. But well, I got my kid a buck, and I couldn't believe how well that shot. And again, a Chinese made, one of the new Chinese made Daisy buck. And it shot amazing. At 50 yards, that thing. It's a little tiny thing. And it shoots out at 50 yards. Amazing. So then I went ahead, and if you can see right here, I picked up an older 1940s Red Ryder. Yeah. And lo and behold, that thing shot really well. Shot out at 50. Hit what it was aiming at 50. And which then, at that point, got me into buying one of these, which is, this is really interesting because look at that. That's a 107. That's a Buck Jones special sort of thing going on there. But it was put on by Daisy on a standard Red Ryder kind of a configuration. So there you go. That's Hollywood for you. That's another story. But this thing shoots out at 50 just fine. In fact, this dang thing, which is probably Chinese made but manufactured in Rogers, because I don't see any Chinese markings on this thing. Do you? I don't see any. But I'm sure the parts are made in China but assembled in Rogers. So that even got me skeptical, because I'm thinking, oh, the Chinese know what they're doing. So, but no, they did a great job on this. They did a great job. So I don't know what people are complaining about, and I can't be that lucky. Like every dang Chinese-made Daisy that I get shoots excellent. And I have a bunch of other, pellet guns and PCP and brake barrels, and have a huge collection of those. I came into these things later, and I can't believe how amazing they work for the purposes. What's the purpose? To plink, to shoot, to get as much trigger time in as humanly possible before we're dead and buried, right? So if you're a shooter, you know what I mean. So this particular one is, I picked it up really cheap. I can't believe how much they are going for these commemorative ones. Yeah, because I know you can get them for like 30, 40 bucks, just the standard issue, yeah? And I'm sure I don't have a standard issue Red Ryder, but I'm sure they shoot just as good as this. And hey, there's a thing called a receipt. If the thing doesn't shoot good, just send it back and get another one. I've got so many of these things, and the only ones that suck are the old ones. In fact, I've been very hard pressed to find an American-made one. Granted, I'm buying the antiques, and maybe they all shot well when they were new, but none of them are shooting as well as these Chinese-made guns. So I don't know what other people are experiencing, but I'm sorry that you're not experiencing what I'm experiencing, which is just shooting nirvana. Come on, guys. For one of these standard Red Ryders or Daisy 25, right? 30, 40 bucks. And, you know, BBs, about 1 million BBs for 4 cents. I'm exaggerating now. But yeah, BBs are next to nothing, right? And you can shoot for months. I mean, for shooting freaks, you can just shoot to your heart's content, right? So anyway, I just wanted to give a thumbs up on this. We'll be doing, there's so much I want to do comparing the older models with the newer models. Picked up a bunch of the more 25s, the model 25s from 1960, 1950, 1940, and then of course the wood stocks. And you know, well, you guys already saw my my straight stock, but that's a 1919. I'm still looking, if you guys know, I'm still looking for that 1914 Daisy model number 25. All right, well, pick yourself up one of these. I'm sure you'll be stoked. And, you know, hey, tell them CaliAir sent you. All right, see you guys.